Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Daily English. We're so happy you're here.
Hi, everyone. We're Emma and Alex, and today we've got a very useful lesson for you. We're going to show you how to talk about your job in English.
Yes. Whether you're talking to a colleague, in a job interview, or with friends, being able to explain your job clearly is super important. So let's dive right in.
That's right. First, let's start with a very common question. What do you do? This is the easiest way to ask someone about their job.
Exactly. So Alex, let's answer that question. What do you do?
Well, I'm a software developer. I design and build websites and apps. What about you, Emma? What do you do?
I'm a teacher. I teach English to children, mostly between the ages of 6 and 10. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. So, when someone asks you, what do you do? You can answer with, I'm a job, or I work as a job.
Yes, those are two great ways to answer. For example, I work as a teacher, or I'm a teacher. It's really simple.
Now, let's talk about what we actually do in our jobs. Emma, what do you do in a typical day as a teacher?
Well, in the morning, I get to school early to prepare my lessons. I teach for a few hours, then I have a break. After that, I work on preparing new materials for my students. It's a lot of planning, but I love it.
That sounds busy but rewarding. For me, a typical day starts with checking my emails and then getting to work on coding. I write code, test websites, and talk to clients to make sure everything is working well.
Sounds interesting. So, we both have very different jobs, but we both spend a lot of time planning and preparing.
That's true. And when you talk about what you do at work, there are a few key phrases you can use. For example, I spend a lot of time, or I'm responsible for. These phrases help explain your daily tasks.
For example, I spend a lot of time planning lessons and grading homework. Or, I'm responsible for teaching English to children. You can use these phrases to talk about what you do in more detail.
Right. Now let's talk about where we work. Emma, where do you work?
I work at a small language school near my house. It's really convenient because I can walk there in just 10 minutes.
That's great. I work from home as a software developer. My office is in my apartment, so it's very comfortable, but sometimes I miss working with other people in an office.
I can understand that. Working from home sounds nice, but sometimes it can feel lonely, right?
Yes, exactly. I miss chatting with coworkers face to face, but I do have video calls every week with my team, so we stay connected.
Video calls are a good solution. Okay, so now let's move on to describing our work environment. What's your office like, Alex?
Well, my office is in my apartment, like I said. It's small but comfortable. I have a desk with 2 monitors, and I like to keep it neat and organized.
Sounds good. In my classroom, it's a bit different. There are colorful posters on the walls, a big world map, and lots of books. The kids love it.
That sounds so fun. I think a fun environment helps you enjoy your work more.
I totally agree. Now let's talk about the best and worst parts of our jobs. For me, the best part is seeing my students learn new things. When they finally understand something difficult, it makes me feel really proud.
That's amazing. For me, the best part is solving problems. I love fixing bugs in my code and making websites better. Feels really satisfying when everything works perfectly.
It sounds like we both have rewarding jobs. But we also have challenges, right?
Yes, for sure. Sometimes my computer is slow or there's a problem that takes a long time to fix. That can be frustrating.
And for me, the hardest part is when my students don't understand something. I have to be really patient and try different ways to explain it.
It sounds like patience is really important for both of our jobs. And being patient helps us stay calm when things get tough.
Exactly. So now let's explain some key vocabulary from today's conversation. First, we talked about responsibility. A responsibility is something you need to do, or something that's part of your job.
Right. For example, I'm responsible for managing projects, or I'm responsible for teaching the class. It's your duty or job to do it.
Next, we talked about tasks. A task is a specific job or duty you need to complete. For example, my task could be preparing lesson plans or grading papers.
And for me, my task is writing code or testing websites. Tasks are the smaller things you do during the day that help you get your work done.
Now, let's explain coworker. A coworker is someone you work with, like your teammates or colleagues.
Yes, I have a few coworkers. We talk on video calls every week. And Emma, you have coworkers at your school too, right?
Yes, I do. I work with other teachers, and we always help each other out. It's great to work as a team.
That's great. And finally, let's talk about work environment. This is the place where you work, like an office or a school, and the atmosphere around you.
Exactly. My work environment is very energetic because of the children. In your office, it's quiet, but you get to work in comfort.
Yeah, both environments have their pros and cons, but the most important thing is to feel good at work.
Definitely. So, to wrap up, we've covered how to talk about your job, the best and worst parts of your work, and some important vocabulary like responsibility, tasks, coworker, and work environment.
We hope this conversation helps you feel more confident talking about your job in English. Now it's your turn.
Tell us in the comments, what do you do for work? Or, if you're still studying, what job would you like to have in the future?
We love reading your comments, and it's a great way for you to practice writing in English too.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Mr. Daily English. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing and take care.